Hi guys, let me put that off. Alright, so Starship has landed. So I mean, I know that I usually don't talk about this on my channel, but this is so revolutionary that I just wanted to somehow talk to somebody. It's 1 a.m. right now, so I can talk too loud, but I'm so excited right now. Starship has officially landed. I mean, this is so amazing for uh, SpaceX, for space in general. I haven't, I haven't actually watched the start of it, so I've seen the landing. I've seen like after like a minute or something uh, after the ignition, but this is amazing. So for you guys who don't know about Starship, uh, this spaceship is made from uh, stainless steel, I believe, mostly, and it uses methane. So it uses methane because we can mine methane and make methane in Mars. And what else? It's fully reusable, unlike Falcon 9. It's just gonna be amazing. I know that they lost some footage after a few minutes from the ignition. Amazing. By the way, I'm gonna buy dogecoin tomorrow, and I'm pretty sure the dogecoin is gonna rise rapidly tomorrow. I don't know how much it's gonna rise, but it's definitely gonna rise. And there's gonna be Elon is gonna be on SNL. I believe either on Wednesday or Thursday or something, or it might be a few weeks later, but pretty soon as well. So those gains might rise because of that as well. That's why I'm buying it. Damn. So we are still recording, right? Okay. By the way, I'm watching it with you guys again. This is so amazing. Let me unmute that. I want to hear that sound. Hear the sound of the engines.
T plus 2 minutes 40 seconds while we're trying to regain video from the vehicle. We continue to ascend. We have just passed the 8-kilometer point in flight. Everything continues to look good on Starship 15.
Around 2 minutes after the ignition, they lost footage, but it's kind of come back for a while again in around a minute or two. In T plus 4, I believe, or 5, the footage is gonna come back, and then they're gonna make the landing. The landing is so perfect, by the way. There's a bit of a fire, but and then there's like a small fisky or something, small water spraying
Coming up on
out,
3.5 minutes of the
and
flight. We're approaching the
you're
10-kilometer
gonna see it.
altitude. We'll begin to hover here. We've had engine number 2 shut down on time. We'll now be moving into the hover with one engine. And then in a little bit, we will begin the flip over to horizontal position and begin our descent. But hopefully a ground camera will be able to bring us live views of the flight.
They're gonna make the what you call it, flip-flop or something. I think they make it with one engine for
Just
now.
past T plus 4 minutes into flight.
They cut off the
We've
engine.
got the views back from the Raptor engines.
So they're Raptor engines, right? See those engines? I think they look much nicer right now. I think they improved it very well compared to the SN10. SN10 was the previous version of
We hit T
Starship.
plus 4 minutes 34 seconds. While we're working to regain video, it looks like we've got a shot looking back at the flaps on Starship. We're in the horizontal descent phase now. We're passing 6 kilometers.
I think one of the
Reminder,
cameras
phases
is one
coming
of
up as
the
we get ready for
flaps.
landing. We will light 3 Raptor engines, flip the vehicle from horizontal to vertical. If things look good, we will shut down 1 Raptor engine and then possibly a second one and land on a single engine in the landing zone. 5 minutes into flight, Raptor continuing to descend. We're coming up on 3 kilometers altitude.
As you guys can see, it was a minute, like a few seconds ago, but there was literally no fire in the Raptors. So that's good because they're gonna reignite the engine. So if there's no fire, if there's nothing bad going on, so they will be able to reignite Raptor very well that way. I think they're gonna reignite now.
And we have ignition.
There we go.
Starship heading back to the landing zone.
Nice. As you guys can see, the Starship has landed. It's gonna be revolutionary. Alright guys, I'm ending it
And
for now.
Starbase Flight Control has confirmed.
So Starship has landed. I know it's a little bit different from my field. I usually paint, as you guys know, but this was just so revolutionary and I wanted somebody to talk to.